Hey friends, how are you? This is Danny Morel, president and founder of Intero Real Estate Services here in Rancho Cucamonga. And I've got with me Veronica Iniguez. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
And I got to tell you something. This is a very impromptu video because I need you to hear this story about how Veronica literally transformed her life, transformed her vision, transformed her belief system. And I think that there's someone out there that this could encourage. And that's the purpose of this video, is that I want you to hear about Veronica's story. So Veronica, we're just going to shoot off the cuff. Tell everybody for a second, how long have you been in the real estate business?
I've been in the real estate business for about 9 years.
Okay, so 9 years?
Yes.
And tell them, in 2012, how many homes did you sell in the whole year?
I sold one, just one.
Okay, just one house?
Yes.
Did you just work like 5 days out of the year, or were you trying?
I guess I didn't know the concept of working the way
Okay.
real estate agents should be working.
Okay.
I just stayed home and working with buyers, trying to get properties for buyers, but nothing really worked because I was actually just home waiting for a call.
Okay. So I know you may not want to go into too much detail, but single mom,
Yes.
2 beautiful kids.
Yes.
So that alone is a lot of pressure,
Yes, it is.
right? And I can only imagine the added pressure when you're going out there and you're trying to do your best for your family, but you only sell one house. What was your experience like? What was your lifestyle like? What was that like last year?
It was pretty tough. And I ended up living in a 1-bedroom. I had to rent a bedroom
Okay.
in a house with my 2 kids. I lost my car. Sometimes I didn't even have money for food.
Okay. I've been there, just so you know.
It was hard.
Okay.
I mean, and then I looked at my kids, and then they needed clothes. Their clothes was too tight, and I couldn't afford anything.
Right.
So I ended up getting a part-time job.
Okay.
And I was just trying to, get ends meet, but I wasn't working that much.
It wasn't working. And so then, I didn't know you at that time.
No.
So what happened? How did we meet? And I want to be careful, because I told you before we started filming this video, I'm going to slap this thing on Facebook. I'll probably put it on YouTube somewhere. I really want this to be about you and your story, but part of what we have to do is talk about how the transformation has occurred. So what happened? You decided to change offices.
Yes. I switched probably 5-6 times, different companies, trying to find the right one for me.
Okay.
But none of them worked. I mean, I've had brokers that I would just go, here, go out and sell, and nothing really worked for me.
Okay.
So
Did you start interviewing? Did you?
Yes, I started. Yes, there was a nice office, but there was no motivation. There wasn't any help for me. So there was a point in my life when I thought, you know what, this is not for me.
Okay.
I'm just going to give up real estate. I'm just going to have to probably get a minimum wage job somewhere else and live life this way. But then I saw you on Facebook. I don't know
Okay.
how, but I saw you on Facebook, and then I started following you, stalking you.
That's all right. That's all right.
And I started seeing your videos, everything that, it really amazed me. And
Okay.
something in my heart just told me, you know what, this is something you have to do. That was my ultimate choice.
Like that was your last chance.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so explain to people, guys. Our office is in Rancho Cucamonga,
Yes,
and you live where now?
in Menifee.
In Menifee. So, where is Menifee? Menifee is like in Timbuktu, right?
Yes, it's out by borderline of Perez and Marietta.
Okay.
In between.
So, for people that are watching this in Southern California, they will get that.
Mm-hmm.
But how about for people watching this? Like, there's going to be people watching this, and your story is going to inspire people all over the country. How many miles or how long of a drive is that?
It's about an hour. Sometimes, like today, it took me an hour and a half to get here.
An hour and a half.
Yes.
Okay, so you were contemplating coming here to work here because you wanted to improve,
Mm-hmm.
but you had that one obstacle of an hour and a half drive, which I'll be honest with you, I don't think I would drive an hour and a half, but you decided to do it, and there's others that have. Why did you decide to do that?
Because I balance everything. Either do I do it or do I stay where I was and just keep struggling the way I had to make a decision.
Okay.
So for me now, it's not a struggle. For me, it's a joy driving out here because this is where I want to be.
And we're going to get you to move out here
Yes.
so that you don't have to drive, because I'm not going to open up an office in Murrieta, so
Oh.
so we're gonna have to get you out here, right? Okay, so Veronica, 90 days ago, you started here.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a short period of time. And remember, in all of last year, you only sold one house, and you were trying, you were going for it. And 90 days ago, you came on board, and I looked you in the eye and said, as long as you're willing to do what we are going to teach you to do, there is no doubt about it, you will improve your business by at least 30%. But that's not what happened, is it?
No.
It's more like 800%.
Yes.
So Veronica, first month here, what was your production? It was like nothing, right?
Nothing.
Which we've already taught you, that's part of the 90-day cycle.
Right.
Second month, which was last month, how many listings did you take?
I took 2 listings.
You took 2 listings. How many sales did you open?
4.
4 sales. So just in that 1 month, you already did essentially 4 times what you did all of last year.
Yes.
And that started to build a little confidence, a little, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. And then what did you do this month? The month of, what are we in? October.
I started doing what you told me, you know, just do everything that you said for me to do. And I have now
It's 2, right?
2
listings?
I have 2 listings and 3 sales.
And 3 sales. And you just opened one last night,
Yes.
so we haven't officially counted that.
Right.
But that's 4.
Right, and I'm getting that listing this week, another one.
So another one. So
Yes.
that's 3. So Veronica, how must it feel? Well, not how must, because I know I've been in your shoes. How amazing does it feel when you are in a place of hope, despair, where you no longer even believe in yourself, and all of a sudden you can change it around, and in 2 months you sold 8 houses. I mean, did you sell 8 houses in 3 years?
No,
In 4 years?
no,
In 5 years?
no, ever.
So
No.
in ever in your life,
No,
like that?
Ever in my real estate career.
Ever.
Ever.
Okay, what's up? Like, what happened?
I started coming to your trainings, coaching classes. I did everything you told me to do.
Okay.
Everything. Probably a little things I didn't, but
Right.
probably 80% of what you told me,
Okay.
I did it. I didn't want to go back to the life I used to have. And I said, no, this is going to be me. I never believed in myself. I
Right.
didn't have that, but I came to your coaching, I came to your classes, and it just opened my eyes and made me realize that we all have like you told me once, you will all have that capability
Right, right.
of being whatever we want to be in life.
Absolutely.
And I just didn't stop. I went door knocking every day like a robot. Every
Yeah.
single day I didn't stop. And I'm still doing it.
Absolutely you are. Absolutely. So Veronica, now that you've tasted this, because I really believe that. I really believe that I believe that what happened, Veronica, is that you were comfortable living in a mediocre to low lifestyle.
Yes.
And what happens is that when you're there, you start, and correct me if I'm wrong, you start surrounding yourself with those kind of people, you start thinking those kinds of thoughts, and you start justifying the fact that, well, this is okay. This is, I guess, where I'm meant to be forever, you know? And then you decided to take a step of faith and drive an hour and a half to be here to get what you felt like you needed to get. But the most important part is you decided to take action.
Right.
And you went out and you did it. And now that you've tasted it, and now that you know that you can sell 4 homes a month, every month, which there's people 10, 15, 20 years that don't get to that level. What's 2014 look like for you?
For me, and I never thought that I was ever going to think this way, but now that I believe I have a little more confidence in myself, I know that I'm going to have at least 6 listings a month.
6 listings
Yes.
every month.
Every month.
Every month.
Yes, every month.
Veronica, people don't take 6 listings like in a year sometimes. What would 6 listings a month mean for your family and for your kids?
You know, that question you asked me once, when you texted me once, and that made me cry. I remember.
It probably made me cry
Yes.
too. It's all good.
It made me cry because that's the question that, oh my gosh. And I answered, I said, Danny, that will change my children's life, my life. I can provide all the milk they need,
Whatever.
fill up the refrigerator,
That's right.
whatever they want. But most importantly, it will give my kids a home.
Right.
I want to buy them a home. I want to buy a home. So
And pay it off.
and pay it off.
And what you don't realize, the next level of our coaching is, I want to show you how to create wealth through real estate. I want to show you how to buy investment properties. I want to show you how to get to a point where if you want to, and this is just because I'm thankful for you believing in what we do. I want to give back to you. And I want to show you that in 10 years, you really can be done working forever and live off of residual income through this amazing business. So I've got to ask you, there's got to be a lady out there right now watching, or a guy or whatever, and maybe they're a little hopeless, maybe they're not believing, maybe they doubt themselves and they don't see a way out. What words of encouragement would you give them?
I would say don't give up. We all have what it takes. We all have that in ourselves, and I would say just don't give up. Find somebody that can coach you. Find somebody that can guide you through this. It can happen to
Yes.
anybody. Anybody can do this, and I never believed in myself. Now I feel more confident, and I know I can do it. And I'm not just helping myself, I'm helping people around me.
Absolutely.
And I'm helping sellers, buyers, families, and I'm getting paid. So
Yeah.
it can happen to
Absolutely.
anybody.
Absolutely. So, so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I had to pull you in here because we pulled Veronica in during our sales meeting, and I didn't realize the magnitude of your story. And I'm just excited to see what's going to happen. And the biggest thing you don't realize is that when you decide to be the light, when you decide to be the change that you wish to see in the world, and when you decide to stop living in a box and to really go for it, even though that's a little scary, you help other people. And that's why I wanted to make this video, is that hopefully if you're out there watching, wherever you are, you could find some inspiration from this amazing story, because I truly believe a life and a destiny, as a matter of fact, lives and destinies were changed because of your decision to take a step of leap of faith, and God bless you for that, because that's freaking awesome.
I'm just happy to be here.
Awesome.
It's a blessing.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's it. I really don't know how to close this, because this was just something that I wanted to share with all of you, because I live for this. I literally live for this, and this just makes my day. That's it. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.